Miss Jenna Ortega. So here's what you've been up to in the real world. A brief check-in with the class of 2020, 1 year later. Anyone out there from the high school class of 2020, or college, I guess, or anything? Congrats again on being done with school. Do you have a job? 54% have a full-time job, 24% no, 22% working part-time. Did your job end up being a casualty of COVID-19 layoffs? 81, not yet. 19, sadly yes. Have you started paying off student loans yet? 45% no. 39% doesn't have any or don't have any loans, and 16% yes. Look at this cute ad for M&M's. It's for mix bag. They have classic mix and peanut mix. And in this bag you have all these giant eyes looking out at you. A ranking of every piece of terrible advice you've gotten in the past year. It's all coming from a caring place, I think. Okay, pick up and move to the big city. They say rent is cheap now. Do the manifestation work, and that LinkedIn reply will come. Oh, try posting a selfie of you wearing your new blue light glasses to attract hiring managers. Don't just go around crashing Zoom weddings to feel something. What are these segments like? So this is Clueless and this is Tame. So what is this, the Clueless and Tame box? And this is the Tame and Sort of Legit box. Like, how does this work? This one says bold. A lot of times this magazine can be a little bit like difficult to follow, like what they mean, unless you spend a lot of time reading all of it, which I never do. Okay, so we have, sorry, your clothes aren't nice enough to sell on Depop. Get your stock tips from Reddit if you want to be rich. What about reconnecting with insert X's name? I liked them. Okay, let's move on. Okay, our first perfume that I have smelled 120 times is Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. So this is jewelry that is shaped like body parts. Cute. But what in the heck is this? Like, is that like a person? Like a full person? But where's the other leg? Like, that's weird. Definitely be a good conversation starter. Like, seriously. Like, Was that the point where you became like this independent person who did everything an adult should do? Okay, so this person found the physician by calling the number on the back of my insurance card. Oh no, honey, no, my daughter has never called the insurance company, never looked for a doctor for anything. She'll just be like, you need to find out, whatever. Okay. "29% of trans people said that a healthcare provider refused to see them." I can't even imagine how that would go. Like, literally, why would a doctor refuse to see a trans patient? Like, seriously, they're still human, you know? They still have the same, health situations, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you refuse to see them? Providers can just bail depending on which states you live in. Pharmacists can legally decline to fill your prescription for hormone therapy or antiretroviral drugs like PrEP. Why would they? Like, just for their own belief system. I thought that making money would be more, important than anything else to a pharmacy. Alright, maybe I shouldn't be talking about this. Okay, saved by the perfume. They're so cheap, right, Crystal? Kinda nice. I like it. Yeah, I do like that one. I feel like I might have said I didn't like it another time. Like I always say, it's hard to tell with these paper samples. You have to put it on and see how it wears. Yes, Juneteenth should be a national holiday. Here's why. If you didn't learn about it in school or from your community, this one's for you. Okay, so it commemorates June 19th, 1865, the day the last remaining slaves in the U.S. found out they were free to leave their slaveholders' clutches. A whole 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed. It was and is one of the most important moments in American history, and yet even as a lifelong Texan and black woman, I had no idea it existed. Oh, here's that chip. Just a list of ways to use chip dust. Delicately garnish flamin' hot Cheeto dust onto your dipping sauces for a gourmet experience. whatever vegetables you want. Okay. Their future good health starts today. I feel like there's more pets in here than usual, like pet food ads. Main Street. In September 2019, the emotions of Cody residents oscillated somewhere between pissed and pleased. Almost immediately, the entourage was everywhere. Their sightings were frequent and recounted breathlessly, Yee cruising around town in one of his matte black Ford Raptors, dropping hundreds of dollars at boot and candy stores, tucking into cowboy cuisine at the Cody Steakhouse, Yee flying in jets full of his famous friends to record music and dabble in the luxury of creative solitude. Before he renamed it Kanye's property, it was called Monster Lake Ranch. This is a love letter to Edges, EDGES, and all they've done for Black women, past, present, and future. Six edge moments I love. I can't see their names because they're really small. We have Yara, Shahidi, FKA Twigs, Rihanna, Chili, Cicely Tyson, Anne, Byrne, Nedet, Stannis. Be playful, but be gentle, and be kind. Sprinkle your edges with water before sculpting for extra staying power. In my nightstand, this is Yvonne